Hello Huskies, this is day 3 and problem number 1. We were talking about doing 3 terms, so this is going to be a special one, but we're going to use everything that we learned before to solve this problem. So the first thing you do is look for a giant plus, and I don't see one. So the next step is to circle our terms. We're going to grab this red and we're going to circle -2. Now sometimes students get confused because they see 2 signs. Which one do I circle, Miss Garcia? Well, we always circle the one the sign that is next to the number to the left. So that's going to be a -3. Okay, I'm going to do that. So that's very clear. And then we have a +4. Again, we circle the number and the sign next to the number that is to the left. There we go. So now we have these 3 terms. And it can look a little bit overwhelming, but you're going to use the same steps as before. We're going to put -2 in the table, -3 in the table, and +4. Okay, so now before we can't answer this question yet, which term has the most chips, we need to look at our table. We look at 4 when we don't have any other positive numbers, so we're going to leave that alone for a second. Now we're going to go to the negative numbers, and we have 2. We have 2 red numbers, 2 negative numbers. If we look at our rules, when we have 2 of them, we can combine them. We add them. So I'm going to go ahead and get the sign here that says combine, and I'm going to move it over here. Actually, I can put it right here. So we're going to combine those. So when we combine those, we're going to add them. That's going to be a -5. Okay, so -5. And now we are going to see that 4, there's nothing, I can't add it to anything. You can say it's a 0, but 4 plus 0 is 4, so we'll put 4 here. Now that we have our numbers in the gray area, we can actually answer which term has the most chips, just like before. So we look at 4 or -5. If we were to drag or draw the chips, we would have more 5s. Okay, more red 5s. So there we go. So remember, where you put the star is where it tells you what your answer is going to be. So your answer is going to be a negative. Now, what I also like to do is there's a lot of numbers and I can get confused very easily, but I circle the terms in the gray. So we have a +4, I'm going to circle that, and a -5, circle that. And so now we have 2 terms that are different. So when we look at the terms here are different, we have to subtract. We're going to grab the different sign and put it right here next to it. And we're going to look for the difference between 5 and 4. So that's going to be a 1. And remember that we have more negatives, so it's going to be a -1. Let me put that. And over here on top, we already have the negative when we were doing a prediction. So that's a -1. Now we are going to make sure that we put the check in the right rule. So we have that check. We have a red and yellow and a red answer. So it's going to be this one. And please do not forget to circle all your terms, including your answer. So here's what we have. And this is how you do this problem. I hope this video helps. Thank you.